Hi everybody, I'm Kyle, that's Allison, and that's Gannon. And we're on the floor.
Like good old times.
And last week's video was keep it above board. And these are the comments.
First commenter is from Lord Potato Peeler. I think everyone enjoyed this too much. Rachel gets to punch Kyle. Allison gets to be the Monopoly Man. Ian gets to do a great accent. Kyle gets to do a fun video that doesn't make it seem like this is a job. Erin gets to be in a video. Oh, Erin. Sorry, they spelled Erin with 2 A's. So I was, yeah. I thought they were being really clever. Their name was Erin. They knew I was going to pick the comment. And then they were going to, but no, Erin. They have seen her before.
She was one of the other scouts in the Civ Scout video, and also was in the one that we filmed at Comic Palooza that one year with all the Deadpools in it.
She was also in a community comments recently because she's been in
all
those videos.
She was in community comments 100, yeah, for 250K week. Probably be able to have her in more stuff. Actually, just because we're back in San Antonio now.
She did such a good job, though.
She really did. She did a great job.
She really nailed it. I like the way she delivered every single line.
Reading this one, half just because of the name, Attila the Pun says, when you announced that you were going back to weekly videos, I was a little concerned. I have seen too many channels start putting out large amounts of low-quality videos in attempts to game the YouTube ad system, and you seem like you had a lot on your plate already. Thankfully, it seems like you've been able to keep your quality high. In other words, keep being awesome. Thanks, Attila the Pun.
It's so cool that we're able to convince people that, like, we've got it going on.
We know what we're doing. We did this crap for 3 years before we stopped doing it for an entire year. But no, honestly, it's been a lot more fun doing them every week. It was kind of depressing not doing them every week for a year. We got really tired of not filming. Going back to doing it weekly has made a lot of us just, I don't know, feel better. It just feels more productive.
Yeah.
Being able to do a new video every single week. Mm-hmm. That was my favorite thing about doing it from the start.
Next comment from Kalman. Who is that fantastic faceless fist of injustice? I have not memorized or Monster Crew arms yet.
That was Rachel punching me.
It was. The
shot composition that I came up with didn't sell super well in the edit.
I think someone should draw it, because Rachel's here, and you're here, and she punches you this way. So, like, it's definitely like a boom.
The only thing is, in retrospect, I actually just wish I had made a fist come out of nowhere. Because that's what it looks like anyway, and it probably just would have been funnier.
It's just about how closely you're looking at it. Yeah. Because I wasn't, and I was like, oh yeah, he got hit, and Rachel's
the punches landed really well. One of my favorite visual gags in any of our videos is in the Undertale video, where Jeffrey gets punched by the guy, and then gets punched again by the guy's hand coming from the other side of the screen. Brennan MP says, I feel sorry for the guys left behind in the YouTube comments. I am not sorry. It's sorry with an exclamation point, like the board game.
Oh!
It's a board game joke.
I'm not going to read any of these comments, but Cartana commented 3 times, and that seems like a little cheaty when there's only like 20 comments now. Ripple Gilf, who has not confirmed whether or not they are male or female, which they don't have to, but I have a sneaking suspicion.
But they did say that's how you pronounce their name.
Ripple Gilf?
Yeah.
I love it. Also, might have a picture of Mr. Toasty as their...
Like our Mr. Toasty?
Maybe?
Oh, you're right, it is.
Anyway, Ripple Gilf says, Allison at the end just about killed me. XD face. Really appreciate you all doing a board game sketch, and I'd love to see some more of them in the future. I actually would too, like, I think we could successfully pull off, like, board game sketches.
We've done 2, and they both turned out pretty good.
What was the other one?
The Boss Monster.
Boss Monster was really good.
That's one of my favorite ones, actually.
That was fun. Has some of the like highest makeup production value of any of our sketches ever. See, the problem with most board game videos are just about the degradation of the game. You can't do a video on Sorry, right?
Right.
That's just about
classic
hating people.
ones wouldn't work, but there's a lot of modern ones that we could probably make fun of in the same way we do video games, where we can just like create something within the world depicted by the board game. Shadow in Dusk says Kyle should have played along with the cheating so that when they all get arrested, he can use a get out of jail card. Hey, thanks to everybody for writing better jokes than I did in the comments. Wow. That has happened a few times, actually, where I've written this whole thing and then somebody makes one joke and I'm like, oh, that would have been good.
Darasis says, I only just noticed that Kyle covers the bug just after Ian says he cheats, and now I have to rethink how I watch your videos. Yes, you do. This has happened many times. There are so many overlapping different jokes that reconnect to other parts of the videos later. It's a bit. it's a bit much.
I still get comments with people noticing the hobo stealing LeBron's wallet in Hobo Nouveau.
That's like from that video though. I'm talking about where we film a video and it has a reference to another video like in the video that I'm currently filming, and it'll go up on the YouTube channel, and then like 2 weeks later I'll just be watching it again and I'm like, oh my god, that's a reference to that video. And I missed it the time that you made me go over the script, the time that we filmed it, the time that I laid out all the shots, the time that
I said the line.
Yeah, last comment from Rex5064. I love how this video goes from a casual board game night to a mafia-style interrogation. It's door monster insanity at its finest.
Nah.
So, the reason I like that comment is because we definitely try to, like, walk the line regularly on, like, how much insanity can we dive into? Cat!
It's gonna become a new thing on community comments where we just break to yell at animals.
So, yeah, we always walk the line of like, how much insanity we can go in, and you're always like, I don't think we should go that far. And I'm always like, we have not gone far enough.
I tend to lean more into just kind of like...
Well, you're smart.
Clever conversation style comedy.
Right.
And then you go into like the just push it as far as possible kind of absurdity. Ian does all like the real deep stuff is usually Ian.
Yeah, that's true.
And then...
Ian's jokes, like, hit you a week later, like, in the face.
Right. And then all of our, like, just off-the-wall, just surface-level ideas are usually Ricky, including this one. This was a Ricky idea that he helped us write a year ago.
Ricky does have very off-the-wall ideas.
Ricky will actually just have a document in our Dropbox called Ricky's Good Ideas, and he just occasionally just drops things in there.
I love it. Every time you tell me Ricky's idea, I'm like...
But I'm like, no, we can make it work, and then we end up hammering it.
And then they're always some of my favorite videos.
That's true, yeah.
It's like getting punched in the face by an angel. You're like not sure that this is really a good thing that's happening, but then you're like, oh, but it's an angel. Like they can totally punch you in the face. It's probably worth it.
You've described two of our members' writing abilities as being similar to being punched in the face.
You've made me reconsider parts of my life now.
Thanks for leaving your comments and questions. If you want to get in next week's community comments, go to doormonster.tv and leave a comment on this week's videos, and we might get to it in the next one. And until then, we'll see you next Friday.
Bye.